Oh, can you hear that?
Yeah,
Welcome. Welcome back to another episode of the Marketing Show. We have with us Eric Dean. From what part of the United States are you tuning in?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Awesome, awesome,
Yeah.
cool. So this conversation started out by you kind of asking, hey, what's the deal with Go High Level? I kind of like ClickFunnels, and we're going to kind of maybe explore some of the explore in detail, hopefully, right? Some of those questions.
Yeah, definitely.
Let me share my screen here. So let's go over here. Okay, well I'll let you go first. Let me why don't you go ahead and pick? Yeah, just go ahead and feel free to pick my brain on anything, um, and I'll try to answer all your questions.
Well, the main feature I really like about ClickFunnels is they have a lot of integrations, and I guess because they've been around for so long. But
Yeah.
one of the main things that keeps bringing me back there is I do a lot of free courses, and I really like their course setup.
Yeah.
Uh, and I like how you can, because mostly what I do is affiliate marketing. So you can incorporate that into their courses just almost seamless, you know,
Yeah.
very easily. But a lot of people have been talking about Go High Level and um, all that stuff, and I can't figure out. I can figure out how to make a course, but I can't figure out how to connect it and get the opt in. Um,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
so it was just getting a little weird.
Yeah. Okay. So that is good. Okay. Anything else?
No, I mean, a lot of people that I see using GHL are a lot of agencies,
Yes. Yeah.
people who are doing funnel design or stuff like that. And I just didn't know if Go High Level was too much for what I needed.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
So yeah, you bring up a good point. So I mean, this is kind of crazy, but uh, I mean, I came from the world of you have your funnel builder, you have your email tool, you might have your Calendly, right? You
mm,
might have your affiliate software, your blogging. I mean, there's a lot going on here, and a lot of people are connecting everything with Zapier, right? And
right.
or Zapier, and so now definitely where okay, so I had an active campaign. I had one active campaign account, but I had like different businesses, business ideas, different lists. Like I had my local business and I was like sending emails from that. Like what I absolutely love is I have so much is the idea of the sub accounts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So each one of these here, it's starting to grow because it is unlimited. Because it is unlimited here, um, if any new business idea, any new venture, any new thing, I can like put everything. I get to basically, uh, I get to basically have the sites, right? Here's the sites, the funnels. I get to have the automations, the calendars. I basically get all of the business software um, for it's all in one bucket. Okay. And then it just like I can flip my hands and I can literally switch into a different business. Half of these are mine. Half of these are my different business ideas. And I can keep the emails separate, like who the emails are coming from, the domains, the Stripe accounts, right? So basically I get the power to create as an unlimited number of different business ideas, and the calendars are for this one, the funnels are for this one, the automations are for this one. But then if I want to switch into a different business of mine, right? Now, boom. Now all the automations are for this business. All the emails, all the sites are for this business. So that right there is huge. Just for me myself to be able to have um, different business ideas, different things I'm doing online, right? Maybe you have your little ClickFunnels affiliate thing. Maybe you have your other other affiliate offers, and you can keep them all. You keep the sites and the automations all separate. Okay.
Well, I have
Separate.
my marketing,
Yeah.
my website. I'm in the crypto space, and
Yep.
then I have a t-shirt business.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
I really do like that.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Now, you said, "Oh, this seems like it's for agencies." Well, absolutely. Like this is kind of for agencies. It was an agency that made it, and so I get all of these free sub accounts for myself. But then the beautiful thing is that just like that, I can go and create one for a completely another business, and they're paying me. They're paying me, and they get to log into my system, right? I go in and put the white label URL. Mine is ddxweb.com. Nice, short and sweet. And now this guy's paying me every single month for his little thing. Now look at this. So when I look at this with the master, with the keys to the kingdom here, right? That's what it
Mhm.
looks like to me. But when my client goes to log into it, this is what he would see. I have this training account for people that want to, kind of fool around with it. Let it load here. So what do my customers see when they log in and look up here? Just the one. And maybe they have access to 3 or 4, so they could in theory. But all they
Right.
know, all that they know and see is that they have their own little version of it. They don't know that right here, they're just one little sub account. They're just one of the little sub account in my master system. See that? So
Mhm.
I am selling this. I'm selling these to other businesses, giving it away to friends and family if they needed it, or you just, and it's unlimited. There's no limit on the number of users, no limit on the number of sub accounts, domains. There's just no limits that I can think of, right? Um, that's one of the reasons I love it, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
the ability to now turn around and sell the thing. And listen, like, am I some big name that has 100 people, on this thing? I'm not. I have a handful of people. The thing's paid for, right? I have a handful of people that pay me. It's just as good as affiliate income. It's
Right.
well, here's the difference. You get 40%, let's say, as an affiliate, which I'm an affiliate for HighLevel as well. Or I get 100% if I'm going to also, like, talk to my clients that use it, right? So then I created this little thing here, create support ticket, right? So if they wanted to get in touch with me, they can fill out this little thing here. And all of this is actually built on HighLevel. This will come in and turn into it just uses the system's email, and the thing is really fun to build on. Now, okay, but you did say, well, why? Hey, you're a CF, big CF guy. I will tell you where it kind of still makes sense for CF. So CF is like, they're really strong on the funnel builder, right?
Right.
Like that's where CF really shines, is on that funnel builder. And so, like, if you come in here and be like, wow, it looks pretty similar, like, it's what you see is what you get editor. It's you know it's very similar. It's definitely different. I don't think they definitely didn't, like, plagiarize the code or anything. They took a lot of the same ideas, rows, columns, elements, right? Just like any other WordPress builder, like I don't know, what are some of the Elementor, right? Whatever. It's all
Right.
going WYSIWYG. Um, the thing where this doesn't shine is e-commerce right now. They have a Shopify integration. I tried to do some e-commerce, and quantities and variations, and actually, because I've actually run e-commerce where I'm literally shipping stuff off of my front porch. UPS is coming to my front porch. They're getting things out of ShipStation, And I had a hard time connecting. HighLevel into ShipStation and actually getting those orders from an e-commerce standpoint out. There's you want to group orders, you want to group upsells, and so for me today, you can see here. So orders shipped. You can see here, like I have done a fair amount, right, of e-commerce. So yeah, quantities combining and upsells and all that was kind of tricky. I think ClickFunnels still really shines here on that. But why do I come back to HighLevel at the end of the day? It's because I can resell the thing, of course, for one, and I get my own unlimited ability to package up, the different sub accounts for the different things I'm doing. And I don't have to have Calendly or scheduled once because I have calendars. I don't have to have I was a big ActiveCampaign fan, but I wasn't going to pay for both. So I'm off of ActiveCampaign now because this thing here, and how this thing works with phone numbers is awesome too. Twilio and texting right out of the box. Like, you probably got some of my appointment reminders, right, by text.
Yeah.
Just very seamless. I can show you the exact thing that sent that. So here we are. I'm on James Hurst sub account, and you booked an appointment. So you're in my appointment confirmation reminders. And this is kind of like the ActiveCampaign flow.
Yeah.
Right? I send myself a text from that time to that time, right? I have a stream here. I have a stream of little appointments, right? Reminders to myself, notes about what we're going to be talking about, which you filled out, right?
Right.
And then it sends you an email. Is this, if I change the words a little bit, if it's the first time we've talked versus if it's the second time, it's a little less formal. The second time, it's like, okay, see, we'll meet again the next time, right? A little bit less formal. And there's a ringless voicemail. Just hooked up a little, hey, it's James Hurst. You should now have an email. Just because I could, not because I really needed it.
I got that as well.
Yeah, just because I wanted to try the thing out. And just be like, wow, this, to impress. And then there's reminders, 30 minutes out, etc. And then there's, the text, great, see you soon, those kinds of things. And then finally, I'm just like, hey, you better get together. Like, you got an appointment in 1 minute. Mm-hmm. Here's the notes, jump on Zoom and let's go. So I text myself, stop whatever you were working. I was actually editing a video. I was editing this video here. I got the text. I'm like, yep, gotta go. So does that help? Explain or?
Yeah, well, you said that you don't use ActiveCampaign anymore.
No.
Is that all tied into the text message and that workflow that you did? Is that all email, text?
Yeah,
the whole 9 yards? Is it something different?
It's all powered by Twilio, and the emails. You still have to connect into Mailgun. Okay, so the Mailgun's like $35 a month, right? And so here's my Mailgun account, and I just connected into HighLevel, and that actually sent. It's a little bit complicated, right? Because we're talking about SMTPs and things like that, and deliverability, and there's some stuff to know. And I rely on Matt Ratliff in the community to help me with that. But this email sends my emails, and it also sends my clients' emails as well. The other cool thing on the highest plan of Go HighLevel is you can actually rebill your clients for their Twilio and email usage. Okay, so this is where I set up the plans for my clients, what they're gonna, how much features of the HighLevel I'm gonna give them for how much, right? And then here's where I actually set the markup on my email and Twilio settings. For every time they send a text, I'm actually gonna take a little markup on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is this the 497 agency account, or is
Yeah,
this
this
the
is
two?
this is the 497 Agency Pro, the SaaS, what they call SaaS mode, because
Right.
it actually gets better. If I don't do this, I'm still I kind of just have a few clients. I do a lot of different things,
Right.
but in theory, you get yourself your account, and right now I have this little thing that's bothering me, but in theory, you get this going, and they can sign up. They can sign up for your SaaS, to get a login into your system. They put their number in and hit create account. It sends them an email with the login to their account, and it spins up an account just like this. It spins one of these up for them and sends them an email to it to log in. I mean, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it kicks off a Stripe monthly subscription for however much they signed up for. And it's just I mean, I'm just
Mhm.
I'm like a kid in a candy store.
I mean, I was tooling around in there, and it's no doubt that it's powerful.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, and they just came, dude, I'm a software guy. I developed software for many, many years. And these guys are they're not that salesy markety, right? They're just like software guys. They just like crank out software, and they just released blogging. And you can quote me on this, like not a day or two goes by that the CEO isn't recording a Loom. I don't know if you joined this group or not,
no,
but
which one is this?
this is the HighLevel official group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can invite you.
Yeah.
Not a day or two goes by that the CEO isn't dropping some sort of Loom in here with an update. So, I mean, they just release. There's like sprints, like every 2 weeks. They're working on something, and then they take our ideas. There's a monthly town hall. There's a monthly town hall where anyone from the public can say, "Hey, what's the latest on this? What's the road?" We're talking about the roadmap together, right? And like, I love it when my ideas actually make it into the app, right? But look at this. 27 minutes ago, like I haven't even watched this yet.
Hmm.
Like I can't even keep up with they are just I can't even keep up with how fast they're iterating. And they've just hired a bunch more developers. FAQ funnel element live on beta, right? WordPress restore live. Address pop-up, failed payment email, small update. Blogging is live on beta. That's huge. Like now we're getting blogging elements within the funnels. Facebook connection, enhancement, and blogging. SaaS Pro agency workflow permission sneak peek. This app is huge. And I actually taught this little. They invited me to teach this class, and I taught whatever I knew on Twilio rebilling. But like I said, dude, I mean, kid
Yeah.
you not, 21 hours ago, yesterday, August 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 8th, 5th, 3rd. That's how they roll. That's how they roll.
Well, that's part of my loyalty to CF is because of you know who and the training and the
Yes.
what he brings to that
No,
to this club.
I'm going to Funnel Hacking Live. I'm going to both conferences. I still have both software.
Yeah.
But
So you just harness the power of each where their strength.
where they excel. Yeah, because I still have an e-commerce product, and that's still on ClickFunnels because that's where it kind of makes more sense to live because it integrates better with ShipStation, right? But honestly, other than that, this is the HighLevel is kind of my new home. and you know, for the guy, now I know a guy. I was just on a call with a guy. He has like 150 people. He's got 150 of these that he's charging 147 a month for. And so that's kind of the, 150 times 147, that's the dream.
No,
22K a month. Now he already had, his brother has a YouTube channel with 1 million subs. He's already put in a lot of the work to get the audience and the following and the trust, right? I don't have that, but
same.
I'm using the same tool. And I just figure, even if I just onboarded another client or two a month, things paying for itself. I just gave myself a raise,
Right.
another raise, on a recurring basis. So that's my take on it. That's why I came over, and that's why I'm going to their conference and stuff. And I'm going to the Dan Kennedy Day here soon. I'm going to Funnel Hacking Live as well. I mean, the trainings, the sales, the mindset. There's so much great stuff coming out of the CF community.
Right.
But I just found kind of like another home here for my day-to-day software needs.
Now, do you use any of the membership
Oh yeah,
stuff, the
yeah.
funnels?
So yeah, so I was thinking about what you had said, and so basically the they took the best of Kajabi when they made their membership pages, right? So here's products. See if it loads up for me here. So yeah, when you look at these here, they look just like a Kajabi course. See that?
Right. Now that's what I can't edit the background, and I can't connect the I can't get the opt-in page to not look
Right.
like the one that you
So
start with.
I know there's some customizations available, right? I mean, I haven't gone into that deep,
Right.
but you do have some. You have CSS if you want to go that route. So I would think that it's probably just a matter of knowing,
Right.
a background image changing, that kind of thing. As far as the opt-in goes, you would probably go and build it. You would go and build it if it were me, like in here, right? So I would come and build an opt-in here, and then once they opt in, I would connect it to an automation, to a workflow, and I would say, okay, if they opted in, then I could grant like a free member. I could grant access for free. So here's that. So come to the workflows are really the thing that's moving stuff around. I got an appointment, send them a text. I got an opt-in, send them an email. So if you haven't played with the workflows, that's really the brains and I don't know what you would call it, the brains behind the whole thing. So I would come in here and say, okay, well, I got a form submitted. Could be an opt-in, could be an order page. And then I filtered down on this. The form was, okay, well, they opted in. Here's an opt-in form that I already created. So if they opted in, then, well, what do I want to do? Well, I can grant a membership offer here. Free access to perfect party tips.
Okay.
And so, yeah, so you could have a nice looking opt-in page, form submit, grant that offer. Why am I saving that? I don't know, because I'm in the habit of saving everything. But let's see here. So then, yeah, on the contact side of things, you can also just go into here and you have your offers here. You can also just grant them offers by hand. I try not to do anything manually if I can avoid it. I'm actually just gonna literally just be like, Yeah, were you still interested? So I can literally interface with my customers right here. Oh, I got to connect my Facebook. Okay. Not too surprised, but anyways, that is that.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I haven't done a ton with that. I did. I just for different clients have used it. I can show you one. Yeah. So here's another client. I can show you. His is a little more built out. So here's kind of that. So basically, you come in here, you get your thumbnail posts, you get video trainings. If you had any extra text here you wanted, for this one, it was mostly just straight up videos, right?
Okay.
Just mostly just videos. And if I preview the whole thing, it looks just like Kajabi, really. So,
Well, it sounds like I got to play a little bit more with the workflows because
yeah,
that I never really messed with.
yeah. The workflows are where the brains of the whole thing is. I mean, yeah, that's where. Let's see here. If I get an order, that's where I'm going to send the order confirmation email, right? If they purchased a party, if I'm going to send out automated emails and texts, I'm going to do follow up. If I miss the phone call, that's where I'm going to automatically follow up with someone. Yeah, it's the brains behind the whole deal. So this is where we that's where we connect.
Yeah.
To connect the emails and the whole thing is just they've put a lot of thought into how it goes down.
I like how organized it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it is very put a lot of thought. So here, yeah, I just sit here with the keys to the whole thing. Some of them are mine, some of them are I'm charging people for. Yep.
All right. Well, I appreciate the rundown on some of the power that I haven't been able to play around with yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to help. And for me, it was good to kind of say, well, kind of think through that, right? Like pros and cons and where they shine, where they don't shine, and kind of the ROI.
Yeah, definitely. And
Okay, man.
maybe something else will stem out of this. So, but I do appreciate it, and I'll probably end up using both
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
while.
More tools in the toolbox, right? As long as they're paying for themselves,
Definitely.
then I say why not?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Well, appreciate you, and thanks for letting me go through that with you. So we'll call that a wrap.
Yep. Appreciate
All
it.
right. All right. See you, man. Take care.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Advice given is for educational purposes only and may not be applicable to your business. You should know that the Marketing Show receives compensation through its affiliate relationship for the products and services it recommends. Thank you for your support, and we hope to see you on the next episode of The Marketing Show.